Well, good morning. It's time for the morning update. First, let's have some coffee, shall we? Oh, I already made it. Well, let's sip some coffee then. So, happy hump day. Working from home today. And been working on a bunch of new costume stuff. Tried out my new Psylocke at Kick Off the Cons last Saturday. That was put on by Renton City Comic Con, and I don't want to say it's surprising, but it's surprising that the costume worked out so well. I wasn't sure, but yeah, it was comfortable. I think I've really got the pattern figured out because my other suits have always like pushed down on the shoulders, and this one didn't, and so it didn't like wear me out after a while or anything. It was actually really easy to wear. Everybody of course likes the sword, and I'll be continuing to use that with many versions of Psylocke that I hope to do. But yeah, so I went to that, and then I was kind of inspired for some reason on Sunday, and so I finished up my latex dress for Bubbles for Powerpuff Girls, but instead of jumping onto Natalie's or Abby's dresses, I decided to start a quick little project, and that was, as you've seen pictures probably by now, a new Batgirl bikini, Batkini. It's not even really a bra top; it's more of a crop top, but it was I was just kind of inspired, like, hey, I've made these dresses that fit. You know, I've modified that pattern. The dress pattern's modified from the catsuit pattern, and so I was like, well, I'll modify it further and make like a little crop top or bra top thing. And so now that I've made that, it came out pretty nice, and it's it fits really pretty well. I decided, like, oh, I will wear that for Cupid's Undie Run on Saturday. So, and originally Ryan was gonna actually do the Cupid's Undie Run with me, and now he's kind of bowing out of it. But I'm still gonna do it. Got some friends going, and I'm part of the Chive Seattle group. And again, Cupid's Undie Run is raising funds for neurofibromatosis. If I said that right. I always say that wrong or spell it wrong or something, but something like that, which is a neurological disorder, primarily in children. And you know, they still don't have a cure for it, so it's all about raising funds to try to continue research for finding a cure for that. So, and the Undie Run thing is just kind of a fun way of doing it, and so yeah, the idea is to like get people to donate to the cause, and then we're gonna go and run a mile. And I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna jog a mile in my underwear, or in this case, my latex bikini. So yeah, so that's happening on Saturday. I'll try to post some pictures. Maybe I'll do some video. Maybe I'll do some video logging or something. But yeah, please donate if you can. Even $1, $5 doesn't matter. Everything helps for this cause. And yeah, you can find my link in the post, but it's my.cupids.org/Jericandra. And hey, if you're local and you want to join our team, Chive Seattle, like, you can join our team as well, and run with us in your underwear. And yeah, it's a really fun time. It's my third year doing this, and I'm excited to do it again. So other than that, I was gonna start on a Superman costume for Ryan, but I've actually been listening better. It's a problem I have sometimes, is you really have to take me aside and say, look, this is what's going on, and like be very direct with me. And if you don't, it just kind of doesn't hit me right. And so I don't really pay attention. So I've been trying to pay more attention in my relationship. And he said something about, like, I don't know even if I want to wear the costume to the convention, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that took a bit for me to sink that in, and I was like, all right, well, then I'm not gonna like make that, at least right away, and not, gonna lower that expectation of him wearing it. So yeah, so instead of jumping onto this Superman costume for him to try to race to get it done for Emerald, I'm gonna start on my Gwen Ballerina costume, which will be a whole new project. I don't necessarily have a deadline for it. It's just like, take it easy, learn some new things about making a tutu, and yeah, it should be fun. And then yeah, if I, want to make him a Superman costume for Halloween, or, maybe he'll go to the Comic-Con without a costume and then want to wear one next year. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, so my next costume that I'll be working on outside of the latex stuff, which I still got to make Natalie and Abby's dresses, but those in general will take, a few hours. Probably less time. Like, it took me 7 hours on Sunday to make that bikini, just because of all the reinforcement that goes into it. Because there's so many edges that are left hanging, versus a dress. I'm not even doing the edges of the dress, although I should like reinforce at least the seams on the ends of the dress. But it's mostly about the neckline and the armholes, and that's it for the dresses. So yeah, the dresses should go pretty quickly, and I can start on sewing Gwen Ballerina. So stay tuned for updates on that. That's gonna be fun. Other than that, just been cheering, and yeah, we're getting ready for our Pride season, which is going to be a big deal. It's kind of our big performances of the year will be all about Seattle Pride and all the events that go with it. So look for updates on that as we go along. February is not as big of a month. I don't have a whole lot. I don't have any trips planned, but I am planning a bachelorette party for Abby. So we'll be doing something kind of fairy themed, and that'll be fun. And then her wedding's in March, so it's gonna be a busy. It's been a busy, it's been a fairly busy first part of the year. So as for me and my health, my back is doing a lot better, and I've been back to snowboarding. I've been back to ballet. I've been back to cheer, but unfortunately, my knee is causing problems now, and I've been working with my PT person, and she's kind of pointed out how I tend to turn out with my knee, and even with ballet, when you're doing turnout, you need to use your hips and not necessarily your knees, and that can really hurt your knees. So unfortunately, so at ballet class on Monday, I noticed that even a plie was hurting my knee, even with I've been wearing a knee compression thing. So I don't know, I'm gonna ask my PT lady about it again, but I may have to hold off on ballet class for a little while I try to get my knee better. And then today, my right knee started bugging me randomly. I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, we'll see. It's like one thing after another sometimes. And I hate to say it, but I'm getting old. So anyways, that's about it. I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and look for updates on Cupid's Undie Run, and yeah, please donate, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.